this is the Empress Guru, and I am back with another reading. This is going to be a general reading, so make sure you take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, if you would like a personal reading from me, I will link my email in the description so that you guys can email me for that. All right, but we are going to go ahead and get started. So, collective. I feel like you have a lot of people that is prejudging you or will prejudge you in the future. This could be people that you currently know or knew in the past, like ex-lovers, ex-friends, or this could be like new people that you'll be meeting for the first time will automatically have like their own prejudgments about you. All right, I'm hearing they could think the opposite of what you are. So it's like if you're an attractive person, they could think like, oh, the collective is snooty and stuck up and they think they're better than everyone. And the whole time it's like you have this chill personality and you don't think that about yourself at all. Never have, never will. But people just automatically would like to, project onto you how they feel like they think you are from past experiences of people that they've met. And I feel like once these people start prejudging you, they end up losing money because they're like involved in drama. And I feel like they're losing money because they are so focused on you and putting so much energy into you that they don't have it to put into themselves, because basically we are all energy. We are an exchange of energy. We are a current of energy. So if somebody is putting all that energy to you, it's like fueling you. I'm getting like the vision of like Super Mario where they eat the mushrooms and they get bigger. So it's like, think of the energy that these people are sending you is mushrooms. You just keep getting bigger, which means you attract more, and they're depleting themselves. So these people, they lose money by giving you energy. And then I don't feel like they realize that. Like they pay you a lot of attention. I feel like because you are very attractive. You are very attractive. And that is why a lot of these people, 2:33 on the clock, are watching your every move and have prejudgments towards you. I do feel like if this is like somebody that this could be a past lover, a past friend. I feel like somebody's going to try to come in with an apology, or eventually, like if you're like on a public platform or something like that, and these people are like if you have like a YouTube account or something like that, and people are passing judgment, I feel like the more they get to know you or to watch you, they'll see your personality. They're like, oh, the collective's not that bad. And it's like they want to give an apology then, or at least, fix whatever it is within themselves, because they realize like they were being judgmental. And I feel like they had a lot of drama towards you, because especially if this is like an ex, there was a lot of sexual chemistry there. And if you had cut that energy off from this person, 333 on the clock, then that is why this person is losing money, and they can't pay you. They can't pay whatever it is they got going on any attention. So this person has a lot of sexual energy towards you. And so that's why they're causing a lot of drama. It starts a lot of drama because it's like pent up sexual energy and sexual tension. And I feel like if this is like people, friends and stuff, I feel like these are friends that are in competition with your sexual energy that you have, or have some type of sexual chemistry to you. Like you could have a strong sexual energy and they could be like attracted to you, even if you're the same sex and they're not attracted to the same sex. It's like something about you that would make them want to try it out. Or if this is a guy, it's like the opposite sex. They have a lot of sexual chemistry towards you. And even if it's like people you've never met before, it's like they are intimidated by your sexual energy or how they feel about you sexually, which causes them a lot of drama. Because I feel like you exude sexuality, like you're very in tune with your sexual energy. These people, and I also feel like you're very stingy with your sexual energy. So even though you exude it, these people come up to you and try to flirt with you, and it's like you don't give them anything. Like you're not flirting back with them. You're not. It's like you have that energy where you just exude sexuality, but you cut it off when you're interacting with certain people because you don't want to give people the wrong impression, because you know things could go bad and haywire if they feel like you're giving them like any type of sexual attention. And these are people that do have bad energy or bad spirits, like a soul dragging. So it's like intuitively you know how to separate that energy. I feel like this could also be someone that this person that could want to apologize to you. This could also be someone that you took a trip with. Could be like a vacation, or it could just be like y'all went to the bar or went to a party or a gathering, and I feel like you could have felt some red flags from this person. And ever since, and I feel like that's when the relationship ended between you and this person. Or like I said, I'm feeling like this is kind of like more of an intimate. So I'm not really, it could be people that you don't know that are doing this, but I'm feeling like this is somebody that's more intimate. 0606 on the clock. And I'm feeling like this could possibly be an ex or a man. So I'm going to go off that because I don't want to keep bouncing back and forth. So we're going to go off on somebody like you actually know and have dealt with. I feel like you had like a trip, or you went out and had some type of celebration with this person. And that's when you notice the red flags and you cut this situation off. And ever since you cut it off, like this person has had an obsession with you. 6:33 on the clock. So you could have cut off your sexual energy from this person. Like y'all could have had sex, or you could have been sending this person a lot of sexual energy or had sexual chemistry with this person. It's like once you got those red flags, it's like you cut it off and was like, I don't plan on having sex with you anymore, so I'm no longer sending you any sexual energy. So because you cut your sexual energy off this person decided to become obsessed because, like I said, your sexual energy is very strong. So this person it was like they were feeding off of that because they have serpent energy, and it's like that type of energy was making them stronger. So it's like they're the ones being Mario that is eating the mushroom. So they're getting bigger every time. They were getting bigger energetically every time you were giving them that energy. But once you notice, like, nah, I don't feel safe. This person has a lot of red flags. 727 on the clock. Like, I'm going to take it back. So it's like they stay small. It's like no more of those little mushrooms coming to Mario. This could be someone that likes rap music, or you could hear a particular rap song that reminds you of this person. And I feel like your business is getting bigger. You're gonna have business growth. Your business is upgrading, but you're doing it in secret. So it's like whatever you're doing in your business, you're doing it in secret. This person didn't know anything about it, and then it's like once it becomes successful, it's gonna be like out in the open. But it's like they're gonna have no idea that you were doing this or thinking. So say you dated this person for a couple months, and you know they ask you like what you do for work, and you tell them like what your job is, but you didn't tell them you were working on something on the side, like starting your own business on the side. So they didn't know anything about that. So it's like one day you're 828 on the clock, one day your business just kind of blows up, and it's like, oh, I didn't know the collective had this going on. So now it's like they're even more obsessed, even more envious that they are cut off. You or this person could be fair skinned. I feel like whatever this business is creative. It's like a creative business. So it could be something like maybe you sell paintings, or you created or invented something or did something like that. But I feel like it's more creative than it is more like structured. And this is something that's going to reach all areas of the earth, like north, south, east, west. Like doesn't matter if it's overseas or whatever. I feel like this is something that is going to have a large audience. So especially if you have your own business or you're creating something, this is something that's going to have a large audience where it's going to reach all around the world. Like you're going to have, I'm hearing fans and people in like India and here and there and, you know, all Africa and all over the place. Like people are going to know like what your business is about. It's going to reach. So it could be, you know, through social media. Well, social media is everywhere, but it's going to reach a lot of places in the world. And this person, they're spying on you. So like I said, you could be fair skinned or they could be fair skinned. But I feel like the person who is spying, because I don't feel like you're watching them. I feel like the person who is spying has a beard. They don't have morals. They don't have a good call of judgment. So yeah, this person is spying on you. They could be spying on you through a fake page, possibly through 11:33 on the clock. They could be spying on you through possibly like an older woman's page, like maybe from the age of like 30 to 50 or 40 something years old. Like they could create a fake page and be spying on you through a older woman's page, or create a fake page with the older woman picture and making you think. So if you get like harassment, or an older woman saying something weird or crazy, like, why is she like, this woman's old enough to be my aunt, or something like that, like, why are they hating me? It's actually this person hiding behind a fake page, trying to appear older, trying not to make it seem like they're the ones stalking you and spying on you and everything like that. But this person, they want to come back because they feel like they sabotaged the relationship, but in all actuality, they were meant to show these red flags of how they are, because they were never meant to go with you where you're going on your path. So this person wants to rebuild the relationship, and they want to move things to the next phase. So when they come back around, they could be like, oh, I've changed, or I feel like they're really going to be laying it on thick, wanting to have a relationship, trying to make it seem like they growth and they've healed themselves, and trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, I realized I was putting too much on you, whatever the case may be. But you already know 12:02 in the clock. I feel like you're not even in no way, shape, or form interested in this person or what they have to say. You honestly could care less about this person. And I feel like I've done this type of reading, and whoever this is like, even in personal readings, I still feel like I pick up on this same energy. So there is somebody who really counted you out. Like, I feel like a lot of us are on the same time or accord. I feel like there's somebody who counted you out, who was like final boss energy, something that you had to get over before this upgrade in your financial upgrade. I feel like women, I think I've said that in another reading, like, this is not a time for a lot of people to be dating, or women to be dating, because you have men that are like trying to really latch on. And I feel like this is happening for a lot. And it seems like every time I try to do like a reading, a general reading, it's always this one energy. So it's like there's this person here that feel like they counted you out too quickly, and that they should have stayed around because you're more beneficial in their life. But it was meant to go down the way it went down. You were meant to walk away from this person and not look back. And I feel like this is definitely a masculine, and the relationship is definitely karmic. It's definitely a karmic situation. I feel like this person, your true value was hidden from this person. I just feel like when you were talking, they weren't listening. Like I feel 13:53 o'clock. I feel like during the course of the relationship, it's like you were actually like talking and sharing some real stuff, some real gems that they could have picked up, but all they could think about was really getting you in bed. This person could have braids or locks or some type of stringy hair. I don't feel like their hair is like nice and silk. I feel like they have some type of stringy hair. Only thing they could think about was getting you naked. That's it. The only thing they could think about was getting you in bed and getting you naked. Like, they weren't paying attention to any of the 14:33 on the clock. They weren't paying attention to any of the gems. I feel like you were telling this person how to treat you. I feel like you were telling this person about life, and they're just like, I don't really care about what you're talking about, shawty. Like, I'm just trying to smash. Like, this person really wanted to get you in bed. I feel like the sexual energy between you guys, or at least that you were giving off, was strong. They didn't care to see or hear or talk about anything else outside of what you can do for them sexually. They didn't see your value. They didn't see what you obviously were trying to give this person and bring it to the table. All they could think about was sex. And the whole time, it's like you were I don't know what you were saying or what you were doing, but it was like, I feel like you were really dropping some gems. Like spirit has you really dropping some gems of basically trying to tell this person, hey, this in so many words, like, this is who I am. I am the Empress. I am a divine being. And this person's like, yeah, Shawty, I hear you. Drop them draws. Like, seriously. And it's like, now that you're gone, they're realizing, like, they finally see it. They finally see exactly what it is that you were trying to tell them. And it's like, they're obsessed. They're obsessed with the fact that they had you in their grips and they let you get away. Especially that you're going to be doing so good. Like I said, a lot of masculines, not all of them, but a lot of masculines are wanting to ride women's coattails, because women are going to be doing this is like a year for women to do very well in their career endeavors. And a lot of men, they might be doing good, but women are really upgrading. 1634 on the clock. Just like, look at Vice VP Kamala Harris, who's now going to be president. That should be indicative that women are going to be on the throne. And a lot of men are still in that mind frame of wanting to just, or feeling like they're superior, of women are just good for sex and that they could just do what they want and go on to the next one. And it's like, times are changing. We're in the edge of Aquarius. It's not going to be like that anymore. It's 1707 on the clock. So now it's like, they realizing that, hey, they thinking of, they're getting on a wagon with a woman. They're going to jump off that wagon and go get on another wagon and jump off that wagon with a woman. 1717 on the clock. And then when they realize, like, dang, I had it really good, or I was in a good place where I could have been good to this woman and we could have won together. And then it's like, now that's a session, because how did I mess up so bad? But it was meant to happen, because God knew their heart. 1744 on the clock. He knew their spirit. He knew they were no good. He knew they were a user. 1747 on the clock. So this is basically, I feel like there's a lot of women that's going to be doing really well, and it's going to be revealed to the world how good of a woman this actually is. And a lot of people, whether it's a man or friends or, you know, people that's counting you out, that see you on social media, 18 on the clock, is going to be a lot of people that's going to realize that they messed up by counting you out, collective. And you were very resilient through all of it, through all of the turmoil, through all of the hate, through all of the negative things people were putting on you. Like, you were resilient. You carried all of that and you balanced it out. And now you're in the winning team. And people can't believe it. So now they're going to be obsessed with you because they were very close. This could even be friends that treated you like shit back in the day, or started some drama with you back in the day. And now it's like, when you up and they still where they at because they didn't want to work on themselves and do better, it's like, damn, this could have been my best friend, you know, and I could have been eating off of them, you know, 1909 on the clock, because you were that type of person. It's like, oh, if I win, my friend win. If I win, my man coming with me, or whatever like that. Like, I don't mind breaking bread and spending money if you've been in 1919 on the clock, if you've been in my corner. Like, I don't mind that. And these people know, like, if they would have stayed down with you, that they would have been eating with you when you're up. But Spirit knew these weren't the right people to have in your corner, and that they were all going to be users, and probably eventually, after you done spent so much money or whatever on them and showed them a better life, they was going to turn on you anyway. Probably sell a story to TMZ or something. All right. So, collective, that's what I have for you. Let me know if that resonated. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys at the next reading.